back to Atlantic City. Lon McCarran along with Norman Chad at our main table at the Taj Poker Room. Kevin Chan from the button raised to 6,000 with 10 deuce offsuit. Now Bob Edrin has moved all in with an ace-9. It's about 11,400 chips more.
Well, Chan had tried to steal the blinds and antes with his modest holdings. And he's gone all in. Now he's got to contend with it.
So Kevin Chan now getting a count exactly of what Edrin has. Give him the information he needs to decide to call or not.
Well, if Chan knew he was only a 2-to-1 dog going into the flops, he'd probably call here, actually, because he's priced in. It's only 11,000 more. Problem is that he could be much more than a 2-to-1 dog. He could be up against 2 overcards, a pair.
And it all started with raising with 10 deuce.
This is why you shouldn't try to steal in broad daylight.
Well, complicating the decision for Chan as he's been on a bad streak in this third day. He's lost over 100,000 chips, but he does decide to call.
And he rather sheepishly turns over that 10 deuce.
How all the world sees it. Oh, he is a 2-to-1 dog. Edrin all in with the ace-9 of diamonds. His tournament life at stake. And now our flop is Queen 6-3. Edrin can breathe a little easier surviving the flop.
Ace high still good. Chan still looking to pair one of his whole cards to knock out Edrin.
And now the turn is an ace, and the news is good for Edrin as he's got Chan drawing dead. So Kevin Chan tried to steal it and ended up getting bit by Bob Edrin, who doubles up to almost 40,000 chips now. 4 more double-ups in a row, Norman, and Edrin is our new mark safe at the United States Poker Championship.
Your math skills astonish me.
Welcome back to Atlantic City, the Trump Taj Mahal, and the main poker table. We have heard a lot of Men the Master talking, but he has also amassed quite a few chips at this table so far, Norman.
Yeah, Men the Master trying to become the first 2-time USPC champion ever.
All right, action around the table on Bob Edrin with a couple of 9s and fairly short stacked. And he is reaching. And he's going to raise it up with those 9s to 7,200.
That might have been a position where some players would have pushed all in with those 9s.
Ace-king for Joe Saccone.
I mean, Lon, if you make any sudden movement, doesn't the jacket just fall off? Is it really worth the fashion statement? I think it's high risk, low reward.
Saccone with ace-king. Ah, double-handed. That's everything. And so Saccone goes all in. Kenny Tran gives it up right away.
This bust?
Surinder Sunar now will fold.
This is Men the Master.
An ace and a 9. Tough decision.
Well, it's a mediocre kicker with his ace. One guy's bet, another's gone all in. I got to believe he's going to give it up.
Indeed he does. Good point. Now, Edrin's raise with the pocket 9s has been re-raised by Saccone.
Now, this fella has his jacket on the right line. I'm rooting for him. Saccone has pushed all in, but it's Edrin who would be at risk for the rest of his chips if he calls this all in.
Saccone put the pressure on with the ace-king, and Edrin will make the call, and Edrin's tournament life at stake now. So the 2 9s of Bob Edrin up against the ace-king of Saccone, who does not look all that comfortable. And we'll go to the flop. Pretty much a coin flip. The flop is 10-4-3. Edrin's pocket 9s. Stand prouder.
Ace-king's always the end of me.
You said it, babe.
I was ready to lay
all
down.
of us.
Now the turn.
I don't even know. I just lost some outs. I just lost some outs.
Well, Saccone still needs an ace or a king, but it can't be a heart now. However, now a jack would make him an ace-high straight, but again, it can't be a heart. Remember, Edrin's the one all in. He's trying to make his pocket 9s hold up here.
And he does indeed. The 8 of hearts on the river gives Edrin the winning flush. He survives his all-in, doubles his modest chip stack at the expense of Joe Saccone.
Dang, ace-king. I can't believe you called with those 9s, man.
What's with these people, Lon? Of course Edrin was going to call it the 9 short stack. Why can't players just win or lose without comment?
Damn ace-king.